Hello to the audience at home. I'm happy to be joined today by famed children's author Claudette Von Puppers, whose books have recently come under fire from the Trump administration. She's a famed children's author, and for some reason the administration has taken a particular problem with her books. Claudette, thank you for joining me today. How about you tell us a little bit about your work?
Of course. Well, the first book to be banned was a sequel to Amelia Bedelia. And, well, it's about a girl who loves to garden. And it's called Abigail Biganal. And, well, she stumbles across a great big gaping hole. And it's dirty. And it's messy. And it needs to be filled. So she's just hoeing around in her garden and calling over the neighborhood folk to help her fill her hole.
Yeah, all right. That seems like enough. Let's move on to your second book.
Okay.
I hear it's inspired by Dr. Seuss.
Yes, well, I'm a big fan of Dr. Seuss's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. And I wanted to write a sequel about someone who's, seen a little bit more in their life by 5 years old. So it's called Oh, the Places You've Come. And, well, it's all about the places.
There's one more. This one seems perfectly safe. If you give a mouse a taco.
Yeah, well, it's a sequel to, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
Of course.
Yeah.
What happens then if you give a mouse a taco?
Well, you just give a mouse a taco, and the president didn't seem to like that one. Why don't I read you a little passage from it? May I get a spotlight here? If you give a mouse a taco, he'll want to take it apart. He'll take out the filling and hold it close to his heart. He'll nibble on the chicken, maybe sniff the guac. He'll play with the taco shell till the lettuce he'll talk. He'll dry out the rice and paint the sour cream, and then he'll start flicking and flicking that bean. Flick that bean! Flick that bean! Wow, that mouse won't stop flicking that bean! If you give a mouse a taco, you'll soon start to scream, somebody stop him! He's flicking my bean!
All right. Let's move on to a book that the Trump administration seems to have really liked, one that they responded well to. I hear it's about a boy who needs glasses.
Yes, well, this book actually, the president has loved. He wants it everywhere, in every library. It's about a boy named Neo who needs glasses. But I didn't want to make it too obvious with the title, so it's just called Neo-Nazi. Neo-Nazi. You can buy it today in Barnes & Noble. Neo-Nazi. The president loves it.
Well, this has been a sit-down with Claudette Von Puppers. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.